Yo, what's up? This is Roy UX. We back at it again with another episode of La Connect podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about sampling, and sampling is great. I've seen a lot of producers do great jobs with samplings. You got Jay-Z's producer that's real nice at that. You got the Dipset producers that's really nice at that. The Heat Makers, they do an excellent job with samplings. Samplings is good to enhance the beat, make it more memorable. It reaches different audience groups. You could have an older person that like old school songs, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, look at that! They used that sample from such and such song from the '70s." So it brings together different types of audiences. That's very good. And sampling is great to put in a song to add more flavor in your album and to add more for people to talk about. And also it pushes you as an artist to level up, to do what you gotta do on a sample, especially if you got a sample of Michael Jackson, which is rare. I've never heard nobody use a sample of Michael Jackson. But for example, if you use a sample of Michael Jackson, you're gonna have to up your style, your flow, your whole talent gotta be over the top because Michael Jackson is the best of the best. So you got challenges, you got risks that you take, and it's good. A lot of artists they come on top in a lot of risky situations, and sampling is like really good for those occasions. Also, samplings, you gotta be really careful with samplings because if you don't do the proper channels, the proper businesses with a sample, you could get sued. Because a lot of artists, they got their voice already copyrighted, and you'll get into a big trouble. So you gotta ask for permission always. That's one of the processes that you gotta do in becoming trying to get it together a sample. You gotta like get everything all together, the business wise, because you could definitely get into big trouble easily. Because nowadays, YouTube, Spotify, a lot of those digital stores, your distribution companies like TuneCore, DistroKid, they got these special mechanism that listens to people's voices, and they'll detect when something is fraudulent or when something is not done right business-wise. So that's like another big tip that I tell all the upcoming artists and all the artists that's in the game right now to be very careful with sampling. I've heard a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people that do the work that I do say that, nah, it's okay, just to sample it. And then if you blow up, then, then that's another situation that you take care of. But me personally, just do the right thing. Start from the gate. Pay whatever you got to pay. Do what you got to do from the start. Because when you're making millions and you're making moves and you're doing tours and you're doing shows, you don't got time for that stuff. And then you don't know what lawyer's going to steal money from you from that lawsuit. There's a whole bunch of drama. So my best advice is just to handle your paperwork, do what you got to do right there at the heat of the moment, because it's all going to work out good. Your flow, your music, everything, your emotion, you're going to be in a good frame of mind, and everything is going to be all right. And another tip, another thing that I've seen artists do, another approach that's great in sampling is using your own voice. You could sample, you could do like something that you said a long time ago when you started music like 10 years ago. You could make your own samples, and that way you cut the middleman off, you cut everything off, because now you got your own voice. You own the own rights for your voice, and it makes things easier that way. So that's a great approach. If I was to do a sample, I really don't do samples, but if I was to do a sample, I'll use my own voice. I'll use something that was very memorable, that fans loved about what I said. And I just play around with the voice. I'll make the voice deeper, I'll pitch it higher, and I'll hire a great producer like the Heat Makers to tweak it around and just do what you gotta do. So there you have it. You already know La Connect, Roy UX is in the building. You know where to find me, Instagram, YouTube. Let's get it popping. You already know, let's get it. Pow! All right, so for the single review, I'm going to be talking about Roddy Ricch, Late at Night. Wow, what an amazing video. I just finished watching it, And Roddy never disappoints. He's a great, great artist. He's 6-time Grammy nominee. This kid takes his time to write, to do his music. You could tell instantly by watching the video. I could tell that he's a great workaholic. He knows what to do. He knows how to say what he gotta say. And that video is amazing. I like the colors. I like the way he was performing. It shows a little dancing. You know, I really don't see Roddy Ricch dancing like that. So yeah, man, he's leveling it up. I could tell that he's on that Grammy flow. He won the Grammy. He's showing it, and it's really, really good. The video, y'all should watch it. I suggest y'all should watch it. It reminds me a lot of the Michael Jackson too. He had like a little coloring, a little outfitting, and the last part of the video is really, really nice. You guys should watch it. I suggest you watch this video. And something amazing about Roddy Ricch is that he don't need a featuring. This guy in this video, he started off with this nice R&B flow, and then he switched it up to like a rapper, like somebody like Drake or somebody else would have fitted well for the featuring, and he didn't need it. His talent is so superior that he dominated the beat however he wanted to. He could be an R&B, he could be a rapper. He has a great voice. He changes pitches. He has a high pitch at one point. And wow, Roddy Ricch has proven that he could do anything, any type of song. He's from LA. Shout out to everybody out there in LA and all the artists coming up. LA got a great sound right now, great vibe. And you already know, another great song by Roddy Ricch. You take care, everybody. Roll UX in the building. Let's get it.